90 days, I worked from Denver, Colorado, Tampa, Florida, San Francisco, California, Portland, Oregon, Austin, Texas, Honolulu, Hawaii, and Playa del Carmen, Mexico. So I'm all about giving you the skills and the tools you need to work from anywhere in the world on your own schedule so you can do the things that are meaningful to you. And in order to do this, you need to understand 3 secrets we're going to go over on this webinar. Secret number 1, how to find thousands of businesses who are only looking for your help. I'm going to show you that on the webinar and learn what to offer them. Secret number 2, uncover the hidden language that makes clients say yes to working with you, even if you're brand new. And if you're experienced, this is going to help you even more. And then secret number 3, discover how to clone your best clients to 10 times your income without 10 times the work. This is my best kept secret. So I'm going to show you how to become a marketing consultant, get your first $1,000 client, and scale to over 6 figures, even if you've never been in business before. You're going to see real, everyday people just like you having success with this. And you might be saying, wait a second, Christian, this all sounds awesome, but the hardest part is getting clients. So I'm actually going to show you on the webinar a script that you can post to get clients. And these are just a couple screenshots from people who have used this script from the webinar and gone out there and actually gotten results with it, okay? So are you in the right place? This is for you if you're brand new to online marketing and you want to learn how to make your first $1,000. And if you are a digital marketer, an agency owner, social media marketer, coaches and consultants, Facebook advertisers, digital nomads, and entrepreneurs, you're going to be able to take what you learn here and go out there and implement it immediately. So you are in the right place. Now, this is not SEO. This is not bugging friends and family. This is not going to someone's business and leaving a box of donuts to get new clients. I know that some people teach that. I'm not going to make you do that. Nothing, no cold calling, nothing like that. This is not you selling someone else's product, and this is not an MLM, okay? Now, I have to remind you, you're just one offer away. You're one marketing offer away from being able to say the world is my office and work from wherever you want on your own terms. So I run my life based on a question that I originally read in the 4-Hour Workweek. Why not take the usual 20 to 30?
Hello, my name is Mr. Micklewhite. I'm going to mute that for a minute. But as you can see, I'm in my office, and there are thousands and thousands of people out there that are doing the same thing. They're actually selling you an idea what you can do in order to make money. You know, many years ago I invented a product, and to this day it became global. But we're not here to talk about that. The reason why I'm expressing that to you because in order to empower people to be successful, you not only have to teach them how to fish, you have to show them where the fish is. But what I came up with was a very simple system. It's called income sharing. It's a little bit different from what you think, but the concept is very unique. Imagine a shareholder in Apple. So every day Apple makes more money, it shares how much it makes, and then it splits the revenue with all shareholders. But in this particular case, there is no shares to buy. It's just a membership. Once you're a member, whether you get in for free or you pay a membership, you get to earn money in the daily income. For example, part of the thing that we try to do, we look for high-end products that we can sell on a daily basis to average about $50,000 per day. I know that's not a lot of money to some people, but having $550,000 in your pocket on a daily basis, to some people, that's a big deal. So if you're that kind of person that's looking for somebody to teach you how to fish, this is not the gig for you. If you're that kind of person who are looking to get money just from being a part of something, then yes, this is for you. For example, I'm going to give you an idea. Here, part of what we done, we created over 120 different websites. So the idea is once you get on board with our company, rather than you having to learn about affiliate marketing, buy ebook, watch ton loads of how to get rich or what kind of subject they're trying to teach you, you don't do none of that. We actually build a website for you. And once we build a website for you, the only thing you got to do is push a button every morning and put it out on social media. If you don't put it out on social media, that's okay. because there's another 1,000 persons or people just like you that are pushing that button. But at the end of the day, if we make 50,000 or $100,000, you get to share in that. Now, that sounds unbelievable. Now, I figured God blessed me with a very unique skill and knowledge of grasping a lot of how the internet works and affiliate marketing and all that stuff. But the idea that I actually came up with was, what if I could help 1,000 people have a business website that actually pays them money on a daily basis, and at the same time give them the option to sell whatever they want to sell and let them keep whatever commission they want. So for example, let's say you call me up and you say, Mr. Micklewhite, I'd like to sell tires, or I have a company that's making me promote their product and they're going to pay me to generate leads for them. What I do, I build a site for you. But I take a little concept from Facebook. How many of you have Facebook or Instagram or WhatsApp or one of those apps? Probably you do. Now what you really didn't notice is that you got a free app to use, but there is a cost involved. The app is not free. You are actually working for the company without them telling you you're working for them. Just imagine this. Imagine if everybody wake up tomorrow and nobody decide to run an ad on Facebook or even open Facebook. Do you think they will still be around for a long time? Probably not. So they need you just as you may need them to get your gossip lines out. So, but are you making money from that? No. Every day you go to I go to Facebook 5-6 times a day. And every day I go, if something's on my mind, I post it and whatever. I'm actually literally working for them for free. So I might spend an hour on Facebook, but that hour I could have made, generating some income elsewhere. The problem that people don't understand is how much money they're actually giving up. So what we have done is we have designed a system whereby every Wednesday we actually explain, not teach, explain to people how we make money for the group. So once you get in, there's nothing to sign or there's nothing to whatever. Now, the good thing about income sharing, because we're going to go over a few topics today. So the first topic is income sharing. Income sharing is a simple process where if we make $100,000 a day and you're one of the members, you get to split that evenly. That is as simple as it gets. Now, how do you know what monies we make? Because when you are a member, you get to see all the income report from Google AdSense, the ClickBank, from Warrior Plus, from sponsors, from anything that we do, you actually get to see those reports. Now, why are we being so generous? Because we realize that if you have a website and you're actually promoting something for you to make money, we're actually going to be making money too, because part of what we do, we actually embed our ads on there and the ad generate revenue for us. When the ad generate revenue for us, rather than keeping all that money, we actually split it with you. That's a fair deal. First of all, you never had to pay for a website. You didn't have to pay for a domain. You didn't have to pay for hosting. You didn't have to pay for the apps and the plugins and all that we use. We invest in you. So to make this work, what we're doing right now, between now and the ending of December 29th, we're actually working with 100 recipients. Now, this is 110% free. Now, the good thing is when you get one of these sites, the idea is for you to find 10 people and give them a free business. So, just again, if 100 people decide to get on board and they give away 10 business, that's 1,000 business. If 1,000 people decide to give away 10 business, that's 10,000 business. Now, every day, just give you an example, every day, one of our website, just one, each website that has like Google AdSense, each time somebody click on the ad, we generate revenue. Let's just give you an example. I'm gonna go to I'm going to go to, let's go on here on this particular computer. I'm gonna let you see, maybe you can see it. I'm gonna turn this a little bit so you can actually, if you can see this, oh, it's a little bit bright. But what this is actually Google Accent. So as you can see, this is a running account of monies that we earn on a daily basis. So uh, every site, for example, we have a ton load of sites that's connected to here, and if we want to actually see exactly what site or what ads are actually running, we click on report, and the report will tell us. For example, yesterday, this was today we made $13. We had 985 impressions, 22 clicks. That means we made $24 and so forth. But it shows you exactly where and where. We can tell from where the person clicked from what countries and what have you. But that is just on the actual what we call it, one revenue. So just keep in mind this: if on if on 5 sites I'm making say $100 per week just on 5 websites, imagine what would happen on 1,000 websites. That's the idea. But as we are generating revenue, there is nothing for you to do. We actually set it up that it auto posts. For example, I show you another one of our website. I'm going to go here. It's called news.USA Caribbean Network. Now, I feel bad because a lot of people go online and they listen to all these people, tell them what they can do to make money, and then they show them that they want to sell them an ebook and all this crap. And I always feel bad for people like, wow, if somebody really doesn't have the time or the expertise to actually do the stuff, they will never make money. They would always get conned. But in this system, all I'm basically showing you, I will build it for you. So, for example, you go to this site, and it's called news.USA Caribbean Network. This is an auto posting site. So basically what it is, all these ads that you see running here, I never post any of these ads. I simply create a website and I want to sell, this is what I want to sell. I want to sell membership. So, or I want to sell an ebook. So what I do, I take ads that I want to sell or products that I want to sell. I have Amazon in here, I have ebooks in here, but the site goes out and find content based on whatever keywords that I want to put in it, and it simply posts it to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. It posts it to all these social media. And so people are sitting there and looking at the stuff and goes, oh, Mr. Micklewhite is posting that, but I never post an ad. And this runs 24 hours a day. I never got to get up in the night and say, oh, let me check in the site. And this site, let's go back to here. If I click on, I'm going to click on reports, and then I'm going to click on sites. Just to give you an example, you probably can't see it, but today it shows you what site makes the most money. I'm going to click on new site and see what it does. New site probably made money. This site, new site. Okay, but anyway, the idea is you have all these websites and you can check and see which one makes money from which one hasn't made money. Now, my number three sites made $136 in probably about 5 days. So let's go and see what number 3 is. I'm gonna come back over here again. Watch, I'm gonna come back over here again, and I want you to go over this video over and over, see what I'm telling you. I'm gonna come back over here. I'm gonna do 3.USACARIBBEANNETWORK.com. Okay, so what is 3.USA Caribbean Network? That is an actual movie company in New York. They're actually producing movie, so they hired me to actually produce their site. But look at this. Where I made that money from, their stuff is going on. These ads that are on their site, these are ads that are on their site. Those are ads people are clicking, and that's what I make money on. And I never have to do anything. Guys, I'm telling you, this is like money on steroids. Just to give you an idea, how many people you think buy these courses every day? Going back to this course that this guy have on.
With South of France and Monaco.
These guys sell their courses for $900, $1,000, $1,500.
But yeah, get used as a pro.
The idea thing is I get paid half that money when they sign up. So when I publish all these 100 sites and somebody click on those sites or go there and you make the money, that's where we make the $50,000 from. We focus on trying to generate 100 sales every day from high-end products. When I talk about high-end products, I talk about like real estate or any major courses. You know, investors pay me a lot of money to refer business for them. So the other thing that we do a lot of what we call sales referral. For example, I have a deal with Toyota of Hollywood, and basically what they do, they pay $250 every time you send them a sale. But rather than me having to tell somebody or to talk to somebody or try to sell somebody something, what I do, we go over to Google Ads and or Google AdWords, and we create an ad, we attach it to our landing page, and once we attach it to our landing page, when the people click to actually give us the deal, we contact that company and give them the lead. If they go over and buy, we make the money. Part of what we do to actually make people buy, we offer them what we call cashback. Cashback is very simple. I can give you another clue here. Oh man, I'm telling you, you will love what we do. So, for example, if you go to USA Caribbean Network again, and you can see this thing, what we do website, we do all this stuff. We go to offers. There's the page comes up and it have all these offer page on it. So give you an example. Let's say, for example, we connect with a doctor's office that's willing to pay us $500 if we get them a deal, or a lawyer, or an accident company. You click on that, for example. If you go down here and you see, okay, so this is an auto body solution company. A lot of companies work with are like in the repair business. I'm sure you know somebody that need a car fixed or whatever, right? So, but we select a city. What city are you in? Boston, New York, whatever. Because our members just tell the businesses, hey, we can get you business, but we have to get paid. Once we get paid, and then you're the customer. So if you're the customer and you want to use a company in Miami, you would come here, click on Miami, and then you will fill out the paperwork that gives you the discount. Once you fill this out, it gives you a discount of where you can go and get your car fixed at a discount. What that company in turn do gives us a commission. Let's say they give us $500. That $500 get put in the community for you, not me, for you. Us, we share money together. One of the things that people don't understand is that, man, the power of many outweighs the ignorance of the few. If you ever want to get rich, you need people. But rather than you trying to get to know everybody, all you got to do is be willing to say, hey, whatever I get, I'll take. It's free. Now, obviously, when you get in and we give you a free site, there are 4 different groups of people. If you get a free site, you share with more people. If you get an affiliate site, you share with less people. If you get a VIP site, you share with even less people. But the idea thing is, how can you make $500 a day without you having to spend a dime? This is the solution. Now, I don't mind hooking you up and giving you a site that makes you money or whatever you want to sell. So if you want to sell clothing, or you want to open an online store with Shopify, whatever, don't worry. We will create it for you. Now, my wife would say, that's crazy. Why would you give away all this products and service? See, I recently started studying a book called The Secret. Actually, it's the video. And I realized that all this time I've been worrying about how to get rich and, how to sustain my income. I actually put myself in a position where I couldn't make money because I'm thinking, you know what? You have to be in the United States to make money. But no, there are people in India, in Africa that are making $100,000, $200,000 sitting right where you are sitting. And you know how they do it? It's simply by creating a network of people to work with. So I'm asking you today, if you're really interested in making money, even though you don't know me, remember this. Be grateful that you're watching this video, because this is the only time in a lifetime that 100 people would have a chance to become millionaires. Now, part of what we're also doing is what we call asset sharing. I'm sure if I owned a Mercedes Benz or Bentley as a partner, wouldn't it be nice to be able to come by or say, hey, I call up and, hey, can I use the car? I'm going to a big event and I need to borrow. Yes, asset sharing. Again, it's the same thing as income sharing. Once you are an official member, you can share an asset. For example, we have office in several cities. You could go to USA Caribbean location again and type uh, search for locations, and they tell you all the cities that we have. All the cities that we have. All the cities that we have. As I mean, what you call it? All the cities that we have offices in. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm just going through it real quick. Be patient. Atlanta. Only thing is, this is, for right now, we're only dealing with 12 cities in the United States. Atlanta, Boston, Chicago, Dallas, Houston, Los Angeles, Miami, Florida, New York, Orange County, Philadelphia, San Francisco, Washington, D.C., Bahamas and Jamaica will be coming along hopefully next year. But right now we're just focusing on the United States. But the ideal thing is, I'm going to type in location to tell you all the countries that we have office in. This is like a live video, okay? So just kind of give me a minute. Okay, come on. Okay, one moment. Okay. Okay. Don't know what happened here, but this is acting crazy. So let's go see again. /LOCATIONS dot. Okay, folks, of course you can do this yourself, but I'm just trying to show you. So you have virtual office, meeting rooms, boardrooms, and for preferred members. All of this is free to you. What do you mean by free to you? For example, let's say you want to have a meeting. You're a member. It's called asset sharing. If you're a member and you're in New York or Chicago, we have very posh downtown offices. All you got to do is call up and say, can I use the meeting room? Obviously, you have to be cleared with security first before we give you that privilege. And of course, 90% of the offices where they are, because it's a high security risk for the building and what have you, we normally do a simple little background check. So it's nothing big, but it's good. So anyway, the bottom line is, going back to this, so we have office in Atlanta, Boston, and all you got to do is click book, and it goes to our thing, and we find out who you are, and then we'll contact you, and then let you know we schedule a meeting for you, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so that's from being a preferred member. When you're a preferred member, you get more benefits, and of course, you get to eat more, obviously. So, but the ideal thing is, how do you get it for free? All you got to do is go to GCN or Global Community Network and say, I want to be free, or contact me. My number is there, or my email is there, or you can call the DC office. No problem. But the ideal thing is, remember, how do you become rich? You need a group of people. You need a whole ton load of people. Facebook didn't become rich by just himself. Walmart didn't become rich by just himself. And Amazon didn't become rich by just himself. Every one of these people, do you want to know the secret is? They need you. They need the people. Now, folks, I'm not the most perfect person in the world, and I'm not the smartest person in the room. But just think about it. If you wanted to own a building, or you wanted to buy a home, and you had 1,000 people behind you that was willing to give you $20, how much money do you think that is you could raise in 1 hour? That's the idea. So again, if you're interested in understanding more of what we're doing, this video will help you. There is nothing you need to buy, nothing you need to do. All you have to say, I am willing to become part of the team. The first 100 person that contact me and say that they seen this video and they want to be a part, I am willing to give you a website designed for you that we normally sell at about $995, but we're going to give it to you and you're going to put your own products in. So we're going to start that way. And the relationship that we're going to build over time, you will see that will benefit you. Right now, for example, I'm on one of my client website. Clients normally pay us anywhere between $500 to $2,500 to build a website. Whenever you find those clients, I don't encourage for you to tell them, hey, you know, there's a guy doing free. No, no, no. You tell them, hey, we can get you a business going. No problem. We build, we do. You'll see all the stuff that we do at our website. For example, when you click on the little home or you go to the home, it tells you exactly what we do. So it tells you we do ad management, lead generation for companies, SSM posting, that's social media posting, then we do website and graphics, we do e-store setup, and we do bot design. Now, all of those we do, you get paid. There's nothing that you have to do. I watched a video earlier and I watched a young lady was telling people what they can do to get a job and all this stuff. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. You cannot go nowhere without a job, and you cannot go nowhere without the money. But what if it was possible that at the end of 5 o'clock, all you need to do is call, check a phone number to see how much money is in the bank waiting on you. You didn't have to post anything. You didn't have to sell anything. Wouldn't that be something you'd like to be a part of? Or what about asset management? Ever thought about buying a home or maybe buying a nice car, but you really need that injection of cash? Now, obviously, you could go to the bank and borrow $1,000, $2,000, or $20,000. But you know what the bank need in return? The bank need their interest and they need their money back. When you are with a group, there is no repayment, there is no interest. It's just we are helping you, one person helping the other. Folks, let me tell you this. I was broke before I started this business. And I've been doing this for over 3 years. I've been designing. I have over 120 site design simply done already. Now you might say, why am I not a millionaire? Because until you realize in order to become a millionaire, you need to connect with other people, you would never be rich. Unless, of course, you had a rich family before that, earn money and then give it to you. Yeah, sure, you're rich. But if you want to get out of poverty, you need to call me. If you want to get out of poverty, you need to wake up. I'm also a prophetic minister. And you know why I do this? I do this because God put me in this earth for a reason. Maybe if I stay in the house and don't go outside, maybe I got another 20 years to live. But imagine, maybe I go outside and something happens. So don't know what may happen. So whatever plans you make for your life, make plans to help others. So the idea again is when we give you a business, you have to give 10 other people a chance to make money. That's all it is. Help 10 other people. Find somebody and say, hey, how would you like to make some money every day, using your social media? Nothing you got to do. All it is, we build your website, and all you do, if you want to post it out, if you don't want, it's fine. But whatever you want to sell, that's a way for you to generate passive and residual income. And the other thing that we do, and this is all from me again, every one of these sites that you see that people are talking about, we kind of combine them into what we call like a library of teaching people. So, going back to the site again, I'm gonna just go with this UCN.USA. Okay, that's our teaching. You learn everything you want to learn about affiliate marketing. All you got to do is come over to this website, click a button. It teaches you, if you want to watch on TV exactly, if you don't have the time, you want to just watch exactly what you can do to make money. This video just continuously play, and it plays all the video you want to watch. So rather than you having to search for this one, that one, hey, you want to do it on your own? That's fine. And I commend that. I actually tell people, if you think you can manage 1,000 sites by yourself, hey, I'll teach you what I do to make money. But just imagine this. If 1,000 of us, we together, you, me, and other people, have one website, just one website, and every day we post that one website, and somebody press one click on that website, and each website makes $4 or $5 per day, how much money do we have to share? That's right. But rather than us sharing all the money with everybody, it's broken down into groups. These 100 people that I'm actually getting on board with, these are going to be the 100 people that I'm going to recruit to be in this millionaire group. I need you. So if you watch this video and you call in time, you may just be one of that lucky person. Maybe you may watch this video and you decide, you know what, this is not for me right now. This guy, he don't look right or whatever. First of all, I never asked you for any money. I never asked you to contribute anything to me. And all I say to you was simply, if you decide to take this opportunity to contact me, whatever it is that we're doing to become millionaire, you're going to be right in that seat. It doesn't cost you anything. What does it cost you to give away 10 business to somebody else? Zero. But you know what make you feel good? If somebody could call you and say, hey, you know what? I got $500 from this company that's doing this, or I promote them and they're paying me. That's what would make you feel good. You may not make no money from them, but at the same time, because we're all in a collective effort, we'll all make money together. Now, sure, if you have a job, like I said again, and you feel comfortable making $2,000-$3,000 a month, you know what? This is probably not even for you. But if you're like me, that's sitting here and thinking about owning real estate, owning a yacht, or owning something, or being in something great, I would get up right now and I would say, where can I find this number? Because I promise you, when 1,000 people see this, you know what they're going to do? They're going to get up and say, hey, I might as well get on board with this. But it's only limited to the first 100 persons. Anyway, folks, like I said,
start over with each client.
I could try and listen to these guys. This guy's still going on.
To work with. That's just kind of the nature of the game.
This thing has been playing for the past 30 minutes. And you know what's gonna happen in the end? In the end, after he done all that talking and yap, he's gonna tell me he's gonna send me an ebook, which in my brain is burned out from ebook, and he's gonna show me how I could do it, and all I need to pay him is $900 or $1,000. Seriously? What's the difference between what I'm doing and what they're doing? We take away the process from you. I don't care what kind of website you want to build. I don't care what kind of store you want to build. We're going to get it done for you. And you're going to thank me in the end. I was showing you, we're working on a client right now. We do fundraising for churches and stuff too. They pay us 15% of whatever we raise. So there's a lot of different avenues. So when you walk into our business, you're walking in to get money. You're not walking in to pay to get money. Now, as of January 1st, just imagine the implication of what we're going to be doing. And here's the best thing to this whole thing. We actually create what we call an annual concert event. So if again, for example, let's say we decide to choose an artist, Rihanna. Rihanna is $500,000 for the year, but the event that we use to create the event can generate us back $5 million. There is no investment for you, but you get to share in the net profits. Simple. If we have to buy a building, and for example, it's foreclosure, and the foreclosure is say $120,000, but the LTV or the value on the property is $500,000. That's $375,000 that's left over. You get to share in that, but you didn't have to refer anyone. You didn't have to get the investor. You didn't have to do anything. That's the beauty. Now, income sharing community is different from buying stocks. I'm not asking you to buy in. We're giving you. So my friends, today's the last day of the month, Devil's Day, Halloween's Day. So we're gonna ask you that once you see this video, you get yourself to a corner and say thank you, Jesus. Because this is only for people who want to change their financial life. I can tell you, many times when I was down and I didn't have the idea, I feel oppressed because there's no one to help. But I'm going to promise you that we're going to be here to help you. And also, if you ever have to do emergency fundraising for any situation, that's what the group does to help. My friends, I do meetings every Wednesday at 1 to 2:30 p.m. You could be on the line to listen in, or you could go to our channel, GCN.USA Caribbean Network, and you can watch this video, or you can get access, or you can go to Eventbrite, which Eventbrite is ucmi.info. That's the domain that takes you directly to that, and you can register. But there's only 100 people that I'm going to work with by now in December. Folks, I don't know about you, but I seen a vision of wealth. You have to envision it. If you're not that kind of person who want to get rich, my friend, you're not going to make it in this world with people like me. Because I am aggressive and I do things big. So this is big. Imagine 10,000 people coming together. That's what this is going to come down to. We're not doing any community greater than that because we don't want to, micro pay people. But funds, money, asset, you need it. So if you're living in that little corner property that you're renting, consider owning. If you're driving that little broken down car and you need help, consider coming on board, because that part of what we can do for you is help to raise the money to let you get by. If you consider having that joint venture business, you need to contact us. Because if you want to open a farm in Jamaica, or you want to open a store in New York, you need the investment capital. We can raise it for you. Of course, we have to have ownership of part of the business. That's why it's called joint venture. But if you decide to do that, who's the better option? Now, of course, as everybody can see, my skin is caramel. Oh, it's a definition of black, LOL. Okay, so it's not that we are doing anything different. And for those who are being condescending to people who might not look like billionaires or whatever, may I remind you that before somebody became a billionaire, before somebody became successful, they used to wear a simple T-shirt like me or anyone else. They never had to wear the jewelry and whatever. So don't look at people that you want to help and say, "Oh, that person don't look right." Just help somebody. Help somebody in need. And every 10 person, or just 10 person per member, every one of those 10 persons that you help, they're going to try and help somebody else when they become successful. So the idea again is, just to cap it off, because I'm going to sign off. The idea again is very simple, is we do income sharing with part of the revenues that we get from your website, but you get 100% of whatever product or service that you are selling. But we do the promotion for you, we help you push it. Then secondly, apart from the income sharing, whatever assets that we have or resources that we have, we do sharing. So if you want to share, for example, we use the example with the office. If you're ever a business person, you have to use an office. If you say you visit New York and you have a business meeting, you don't want to pay $200-300 to go rent the spot, or you meet somebody at a place, or let's say you're selling something and offer, and you want to meet somebody someplace. You could simply meet them at one of our office locations. That is that simple. So friends, here again, I want to thank you for listening. And I hope that you enjoy this video, and I hope that you make good use of it. But again, I'm going to sign off. I got maybe 5 or 6 websites I got to build. Every day I build like 5 or 6 websites. Now, website doesn't have to be about anything, because remember, the trick to the website is you're actually putting money into the website. As soon as somebody go there and they click or they see something, you make money. So even if you don't know what to sell, contact me and I'll give you some ideas. But like I said, I'm not in the teaching business. I'm in the do-it-for-you business. So if you truly want to be successful, or you want to be on this millionaire train, you need to contact me. Whether you're black, you're white, pink, purple, I work with everybody. And if you're living overseas, in Bahamas, Jamaica, Europe, wherever, and you want to make money, you want to connect with me. Same way you use your phone every day and go on Facebook and tweet, that's all you got to do. That's it. You're getting money right in your hand. You're getting a way out. But the way out will not stay open forever. So again, folks, whatever you do, stay positive, stay focused. This is a real live video that I've done. And the reason why I want to come to you raw, I want to show you what you could look like in your bedroom making money. What you could look like in your office. You don't have to dress up all the time. Sure, when I'm going to my offices in DC or Florida or wherever, oh, I'm dressed in a suit and tie. But to be home and be comfortable, and what I could show you over and over, how many different things you can do to make money. But you cannot make money unless you're willing to join with a group. Listen, one of my Facebook account has over 4,500 members in it. I cannot sell one of those person a candy in that group. Why do you think that is? Because people only join or friend with you because they're trying to build their community, say that they got so much people. But when you got 1,000 willing people that's networking together, that know they have to help somebody or help or get help or whatever, or share resources, those people are more power to you than your own family. I've got family members, brothers and sisters that turn me away, would never help. But strangers with the idea of getting rich, same idea, work with me. So friends, Forget those who forget you and work with those who want to work with you. Have a blessed day. God bless.